Good morning, everybody. Today we are on worksheet 121. We are working with combination WH. Okay, remember to repeat these sounds after me and try to see if you can come up with what letters make the sound. Don't wait on me to tell you. Okay. Number 1, Y, Y. We have U and A. Okay. Number 2, A. We have A consonant E as well as A final A Y. Number 3, O. We have O consonant E as well as O final O W. Number 4, Shun. What final stable syllable is that? T-I-O-N. Okay, number 5, Ch. What letters make the ch sound? We have CH, final CH, as well as TCH. Okay, number 6, U. What letters make the U sound? We have U, consonant E, as well as U, final U, E. Okay. Number 7, we have, this one's a little longer. We have S, C, final, S, E, and C. Number 8, aw. We have AU, final AW. Okay, number 9, ER, and 10, or, OR. Okay. Number 11 and 12, remember these are just review on skills that you've already learned. to spell. Okay, number 11. Ever, ever. Have you ever had pineapple on a pizza? Ever. Ever. Okay, we have ever. Ever. Okay, number 12. Every. Every. Now this one's a sight word, so you can't sound it out. Every. Every. Do you do your work every day? Every. Every. Okay. We have and this is why it's a sight word, because it sounds like an E at the end, but it's Y. Every. Okay. So today we're learning about WH. Okay. So repeat these these words. Wheat. Wheat. Why. And when. So we have wheat, why, when. What sound do you hear in the initial position? Wheat, why, when. Yeah, it sounds like HW, doesn't it? Okay, now what do you see that might make the HW sound? WH. And is that the sound you would expect from WH? No. You would expect to hear the W first, not the H. Okay, so what do we call two letters that come together to make an unexpected sound? A combination. Okay, and with this sound, we're pronouncing the sound backwards. Wheat. You hear the H first, then the W. Why? Hear the H before the W. And when? You hear the H before the W. It's backwards, so it's definitely unexpected. Now, how do we code combinations? With arches. Good job. So we're just going to put an arch under WH. And that lets us know that it's not making the sound that we expect it to make. And are these words accented? They are. And how do we know that? Because all one-syllable words are accented. Good job. Okay, let's finish coding these words. Okay, we don't have a final stable syllable or a suffix, so we have a digraph. So we know that we underline it, but with EA, we know they make several sounds. EA makes 3 different sounds. How do we know which one to use? Now, if you knew this word, you would know, but if you didn't know this word, you're going to have to play around. So let's say it's a long A. W-8. No. W-8. No. Wheat. Long E. We know it's a long E because wheat is a word. So we know we cross out the E and we put a macron on. Cross out the A, put a macron on E. Okay, let's come down to our second word. We know that we have to do something to this Y. Because it is not acting like a regular Y, it is acting like a vowel. So what do? We're going to put a dot and then a maker on top and an accent. Okay, and we know that's Y. Okay, we're coming down to our last word. We don't have a final stable syllable or a suffix, but we do have a vowel. Our vowel has no other vowels behind it, so we know it's short. So we're going to put a breathe. And we have win, win. Okay. We are also getting some new cards today. When we see this card, we will now say combination WH. Combination WH. Repeat after me. Combination WH. Okay. And when we have our picture card, we will say whale. Hua. Whale. Hua. Make sure that you put in that H before that W. Whale. Hua. Okay, also on 13, we are just going to write our new concept. It's not adding onto another. So it's just WH. Okay. Now 14 through 16, we are just reviewing the skill that we just learned. So these words should have WH when you spell them. If you didn't have WH, you know you're missing something. Number 14, when. When. When will we ever go back to school? When. Okay, we know that it's W H E N. Okay. Number 15, white, white, white. Do you like the color white? We know we have what, but we know that I is long because it's saying its name. So how could that I be long? If we put a silent E at the end. Okay. Number 16. Why? Why? Why did you say that? Why? We have W, H, and our vowel is our Y. So now we're going to code 17 through 21 and work on our new skill. Okay, number 17. Do we have a final stable syllable or a suffix? We do. We have TLE, so we know that we're going to put a bracket around it. And our E is silent. Okay. We also see we have a WH, and that lets us, we know that's a combination now. We have our vowel. It's not followed by another vowel, so we know it's short. We want to put our accent on top. And with TLE, the T is silent. So sound it out. Whistle, whistle. Okay. Number 18. Do we have a suffix or a final stable syllable? No. But we do have a silent E, and we know that we cross that out. And with our silent E, it always makes our vowel long. So we're going to put a maker on top. And then we have our WH, which we now know is a combination. So we're going to put an arc. Sound it out. Whale, whale. Number 19. Do we have a final stable syllable or a suffix? We do not. But we do have our combination WH, and we know that we're going to put an arc. We have a digraph EE, and we know that we're only hearing one of those E's, so we're going to cross out one and put macron on the other one. And then AI, we know that it's a digraph too, so we're going to underline it. We're going to cross out the I because it's silent. We're going to put a macron on top because the A is saying its name. So sound it out. Wheelchair. Wheelchair. Wait, those are two words that came together. What are those called? A compound word. Where should I separate them? Between the owl and the C. Because wheel is a word and chair is a word. Good job. And we have a picture of a wheelchair. Number 20. Do we have a digraph? We do. It's EA. Now, how do we know which EA to pick? Well, if we knew the word, we knew it's wheat. So we know that's an E. So we would cross out the A, put a macron on the E, and then we have our combination WH. And so that is wheat. Wheat. Okay. 21. We have our combination WH. And then we have IR, which is a combination. And then we have OO, which we know is a digraph. So we underline it. Let's sound it out. Whirlpool. Whirlpool. That's another compound word. Where are we separating it? Between whirl and pool. Good job. All right. So that is it for today's lesson. Make sure you do 22 through 26, and I will be posting the answers later. Bye, guys.